What's going on, y'all? So listen, we're back again for another episode review of Black Ink Crew Chicago. Okay, this is mm, what is this? This is season 4, episode 13. Neek and You Shall Find. All right, so we just gonna go play by play. Let me just get the bullshit out the way. Okay, this whole thing with Ryan and see, I tweeted out something just now. I was not watching the show. Well, I was watching the show, and I was not tweeting through the show. And then it gets to the end where they showed the footage about what happened because Adriana comes over there to Ryan and was like, he wanted to speak to Ryan about what happened with Junior. Junior, he's basically not in a good space because he felt as though people trying to ruin his reputation, all because of what happened in Jamaica. You got, Reece out here saying that he hit her twice or whatever. And, Adriana is like, he wasn't the one that hit her, she hit her. I was like, okay, now either at first I was thinking, hmm. Now when we went back and saw the footage, you couldn't tell if that man hit him because if that man hit Reese or not because of the way that everything was just going so fast and everything was just so out of order and everything. People drunk everywhere. So we were not sure. And even I came back and said it really didn't look like he touched her. Okay. So with that being said, it was like she probably knows. They keep on saying, well, Reese wouldn't lie, Reese wouldn't lie. I don't think Reese was trying to lie on this man because they did show the footage to everybody as to what happened. Because Adriana wanted to go over there and confront them or whatever. And they're making it seem as if it was all just because they came over there and they started it. No, and I'm so glad when Don went over there to talk to Ryan, or Ryan came over there to talk to Don, whichever, that he said that the shit started because of Lily and Junior. They need to play their part and understand that this is because of y'all. Junior, your ass popped this shit off. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You popped the shit off when you start saying, oh, fuck Loyal Ink, and when you was pouring out the liquor right there. That's when the shit really started popping off. Lily, you popped it off when you said, come on over here, whatever, and then you start going over there. That's when the shit turns physical. But the words coming out of Junior mouth pop the whole situation out. So let's understand that from what we're seeing on the TV. Okay? And this whole altercation that supposedly happened. I said, Adriana, you want to take up for your man and all this shit, go ahead and take up for your man, but I wouldn't be taking up for a motherfucker that actually put his hands on a woman. But I know what that can do to a person's reputation if you honestly didn't do it. And so she want to make sure that her man's reputation is intact, so therefore she's going to go over there and take up for her man. Mind you, he can't even work at the shop with Ryan anymore. And I was like, why not? Okay, why not? He had a drunken night or whatever. What is the reason that he can't work over there and be the manager at Ryan's shop to the point that he had to bring in somebody, this Brittany girl that he known down in Atlanta for the past 10 years or so? What was the situation? Just because he had a bad night, he can't work, They had a whole bunch of bad nights season 1 through 4. This is 4. Season 1 through 3, and people still came in to work, okay? So I'm not understanding that. I need clarifications on that. But Adriana, she took it upon herself to go over there to the shop. They was goofing around, Don talking about eating assholes and shit like that. It is what it is. Try it if you like it. So meanwhile, meanwhile, hold on one second. I'm sorry, y'all. But anyway, y'all already know that the only time that happened is when it's somebody important. So that's why I apologize. I ain't editing that shit out. Y'all will be okay. But, Adriana come over there and she want to take up for her man and she do what she had to do. She said, bitch, first of all, you bold as shit to come over there. One shit finna pop off. Lily, I don't even think Lily won that fight. So, I would like to see Ariana and Lily to fucking fight. I really would. Just knock that shit out. To be quite honest, I feel like Lily, you just need to just move the fuck on. Junior has moved on. He's in a better relationship. And that's it. You a little shit starter too, okay? Y'all oil and vinegar right now, and it just don't mix. And, let it the fuck go. So, moving on from that, um, she comes in and she was like, I just want to talk to y'all what happened in Jamaica, okay? First of all, y'all going around trying to say that Junior out here hitting women and he is not no woman beater. I'm not the type of person that to be with somebody that hits women. And Reece was like, first of all, ain't nothing happened between me and you. It was between me and Junior. Junior fucking touched me, okay? That's what he did. And then she was like, she didn't touch you, okay? She was like, okay, you can go ahead and take up for your man. This is Lily. Lily wants to find the wrong in Junior so bad because she don't give a fuck about him. But later, they did a little thing where they showed everybody on the cast, Lily. They didn't show us Reese's expression. I don't know. I can't remember. But they showed Ryan. They showed Lily. They showed Ford. They showed Don. And all of them that, and Charmaine. And I think Danielle too. That the footage of the whole entire fight. And it showed that, hey, he did not hit her. The person who actually hit her was Ryan. Ryan hit her in the back accidentally when he was trying to break up the whole thing. So therefore, she made a mistake. It's not like she was going out here trying to intentionally lie on this man because they was in the heat of the moment. And when we saw the footage, because Junior was behind her, that's why she thought that Junior was the one that hit her instead of Ryan, because Ryan was on the other side and his hand came over and hit him in the back. So I'm sitting there, and then here go Ryan. We're going to take this to the Supreme Court. She out here lying with her lying ass and shit like that. And I'm like, bruh, shut the fuck up. You just saw up in the goddamn footage that she thought that that's what happened because there was just a whole bunch of commotion. And actually, it was you was the one who actually fucking hit her. Why don't you acknowledge your part in it, okay? And then people on Twitter like, oh, his part don't play that big of a role because she out here accusing this man. Well, bitch, it do play a role. Whether how big or how small, everybody needs to acknowledge what their parts was, no matter if it was intentional or accidental, okay? He could have just said, well, shit, bitch, I'm the one that hit the hole. Oh, okay, my bad, I didn't know. Got my man Junior out here looking all fucked up in these streets or whatever. But no, he too big of a nigga, pussy to do some shit like that. And everybody taking up his side is the same way. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, acknowledge your role no matter how big or how small. Like, damn, I accidentally hit the bitch. That was me, okay? That's what happened. And I'm just like, so Reece, are you gonna come back and you're gonna apologize? Because I want to know, did they show her the footage? You come back on the next episode and you apologize for saying that you thought he put his hands on you, because I'm still confused as to what you talking about where you got 2 hits, and how did you think that the second hit was from Junior as well? Adriana said it was her, so now Adriana seems like she was telling the truth, and we saw the footage. That man did not hit that girl, okay? And nobody want those allegations against him like that. We take those shit seriously out here in these streets, so it is what it is. But, Ryan just a pussy. I don't like him. I did think I was going to like him, but, sometimes, I ain't not going to say I don't like him. It's just sometimes I like him, and sometimes you can like a person, but you just don't like some of the stuff that they say and do. And that's what it is with Ryan. I think Ryan is a good dude. I think he just have his pussy moments, just like every other person. And that's one of them, okay? And then when I tweeted that, he gonna quote tweet it with the laughing emojis. Bitch, you ain't never tweet me none other time in your goddamn life. And the one time that I put one tweet up, that was the only tweet that I ever put up for this whole episode. And you gonna find it like that. Okay. But bitch, now you know how I feel, so it is what it is. Some of y'all must be over there fucking watching, cause bitch, yeah. But moving on from that, they get in their feelings because Don was over there talking to Ryan at his house or whatever, and they was just talking about how Don, he's still cool with Junior. He's still cool with Junior. He tried to reach out, to see what was going on with him, and he's like, I'm not on that picket side type of shit. So when Adriana tried to confront John about what was going on in his text messages and stuff like that to Junior, she trying to make it seem like Don is out here lying about their relationship or whatever. And Don said, from my truth, I sent him a text message and was asking what's going on. You still my bro and all this other stuff. And of course, Lily getting in her feelings because she feels as though he needs to pick a side and he's choosing Junior side, and I'm with Don. Don't fucking tell me who the fuck I supposed to be friends with. Just because you got beef with a person, don't mean that I'm gonna automatically have beef with them, especially if they ain't do shit to me. Okay? And so she in her feelings about that, and I'm like, girl, calm the fuck down. And like Don said, bitch, you be the main one getting into it with every fucking body. So you need to look at your goddamn self and understand why the fuck you keep on doing this shit. So I was like, girl, get over it. Let me just go back onto Ryan. Ryan was trying to get his shop together. Now, see, this is the part that I can appreciate. He is actually showing, what it is. You just don't come up here and open up a shop and it's all to the good like that. You got to go through shit. You got to get the right, make sure it's all up to specs, make sure everything is good, make sure the money is paid, no checks bouncing and everything like that. Because old dude was looking like the construction dude. All we need is the money, okay? It ain't my money, it's your money. Cause he was like, man, it's like the bills just popping up, up. And dude was like, well, it ain't my money, so hey, just as long as I get it. You know what I'm saying? And so he's worrying about that. That's when we see Brittany, who, like I said, was somebody that he knew back in the day, and she's coming up there to manage the shop, and she was like, open the shop. She was like, this is why you got me here, okay? Open the shop up and start doing some stuff. I was like, well, shit, bitch. She took charge as soon as she came in. She said, I'm finna do what I gotta do as a fucking manager, and I'm finna show you what I am as a manager. And I was like, well, damn, bitch, do what you gotta do. Then, in the midst of talking to Brittany, here comes Bella with her daughter. Why are they trying to make it seem as though they forcing Bella on us too much? Okay, that's what it is. She came out of nowhere, and then they're trying to make us like her with her little sob story about her having a child, and then it's the next time she's in Jamaica and she's crying because she has a child and she hasn't been away from her daughter before, and she just drunk as fuck and she's sloppy as hell. The girl look like she probably on that stuff. Then she come there with the daughter because, oh, my mama got a doctor's appointment, and her daddy ain't never seen her before. He always coming up here to Chicago and don't never ever talk to her, don't never ever come see her, and we keep in contact, and he always making up his girl. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you why I don't give a fuck. Because you leave your personal shit home, and you glad that you got a person that see. Ryan, let me tell you something. This is the shit that got you fucked up in last shop, okay? Being so lax like this. You can be cool and calm with your employees, but there is a boundary that needs to be had, okay? And now, unless there is a daycare center, a daycare little part up in your little thing, like on Poetic Justice when they had the little daycare thing up in there, you know what I'm saying? And for the kids or whatever in the salon, ain't no kid supposed to be in no tattoo thing. Why would you want to have that kid over there, in the area where construction is being done, okay? And I get it. People are struggling. People, you having hard times finding somebody to babysit and all that shit. But like you said, you should have just called the fuck off if that was the case, okay? Because that's unprofessional, and y'all don't know what the fuck professional mean up in this goddamn thing. So I guess all this is just going in one end, not the other. But if if you let her get away with this part, she's gonna keep on doing it. She's gonna take advantage of it, and she's gonna do it once the shop get done. Okay, and you gotta put your foot down. Quit these little sob stories and feeling sorry and shit like that. And we want to be a family and shit, and actually be an employee and the boss. Okay, that's what I had an issue with. But some of y'all may think different, but that's how I felt. So fuck it. I'm in a business mind. So, I don't deal with all that riffraff shit. But moving on from that, um, what else went on in this episode? Cobra and Reece. So Reece, she did the right thing, I felt, coming clean about everything that she done. Well, this particular part, about what she's done with the tattooing, taking somebody else's work, and she told everybody at the shop. Cobra wasn't there at the moment. And, she was feeling as though a little apprehensive because she didn't know how they would react. And come to find out, they were okay with it. That was like, we all make mistakes in our past. And even Van said back in the day when he first got started, he did try to claim somebody else's work. Not necessarily claim somebody else's work, but I guess that's what it is. He posted other people's work so that he can get attention, as a tattoo artist. And so Reece did show like she was sincerely, ashamed of what she did. And so when Cobra came in, they was talking about, Cobra is sensitive and stuff like that. I don't give a fuck. Cobra was doing too fucking much, okay? The way that she did that. And I'm glad that Cobra acknowledged the way that she acted was fucked up and the way that she handled that Reece situation was messed up. But she still was not trying to hear Reece. She said, Reece was like, I just want to talk to you. I don't want to have no bad bloods with nobody. I'm up in here trying to do this family thing. And, I come from a single shop and I'm up here with a whole bunch of people now. And it's like, if I want to tell everybody what's going on with me, that's how they're going to be able to trust me and likewise. And I just want to come to you and be like, can we just squash it? Because I don't want no bad blood between me and you. Bitch, Cobra looked at her like, I still don't fucking like you. I said, bitch, what? Goddamn. First, a couple of episodes ago, it was Ryan that said, fuck y'all. And now Cobra was like, I still don't fucking like you. I said, what the hell is going on? I mean, y'all being honest and shit. I can't even be mad at the shit. But, she was like, I'm here to do my work, and to prove to you. She was like, well, you're going to have to prove it. Okay, you want me to prove it? Let me tattoo you. Let me tattoo you and, whatever it is that you want. And if you don't like it, no, if you don't love it, I won't ever speak to you again. And I was sitting here like, what is this, barbershop? Let me do your hair. You remember on the first barbershop when the white boy and Sean Patrick Thomas kept on going back and forth at each other, and then he finally let the white boy do his hair, and he was like, it's good. It's good. Actually, it's great. I said, bitch, what the fuck is this? Y'all flipping scripts up in here. And she let her tattoo him. And I was like, that lighthouse was okay. It was leaning a little bit to the left for me. But, you do what you got to do. Cobra loved this, so they all to the good. The last thing we want to talk about is this whole shit with Neek and Charmaine. Charmaine wants the baby. Neek brought the baby stroller to the goddamn restaurant, which had their dog in it. She's sitting there trying to feed that baby. I said, God damn, what the fuck? And she was like, what is this? You want to have a baby? Why don't we just meet our parents and stuff like that first and, get them together? I don't know how that shit came about, but both parents was in town. Okay, her parents and his mama. Now, her parents was sitting down there talking at the restaurant. And, they just kind of understand how you her boyfriend and I ain't never met you. Y'all been together for 2 years. Y'all living together. Y'all doing all this stuff. Baby, when Neek, or I should say Shanique's mother came up there, she said, oh, who is Charmaine? Who is this? This is Charmaine. What's a Charmaine? Girl, that's my girlfriend. Oh, that's your girlfriend? I never heard about her. But let me tell you something. And she spoke in Creole or French or whatever because, she Haitian. And she was like, tell her about herself. He said, what you talking about? Tell her to lift her goddamn shirt up because her boobs is too exposed. I was dying laughing, bitch. Okay, mama was not playing no games. At one point she thought Charmaine was drunk. She was like, she drunk? And Charmaine was like, no, I'm just uncomfortable with this whole situation. That's what it is. Because it got onto the fact that, they're living together and the mother is very, very Christian. And she thinks very conservative Christian, the marriage before having a baby and, living together and stuff like that. And then when Charmaine talking about them having a baby, she sure enough wasn't here for it. And she thought her mama was going to be on her side, including her daddy. And they were not on her side. They was on the Neek's mama side to the point where, Charmaine said something about she don't want to get that. She told him that she proposed to Neek. Got down on her hands and knees and everything. Neek said no. And he was like, no, the only reason why I said no was because I want to be the one that do it. Okay, that's what it is. I don't know if Neek's mama was kind of looking at Charmaine as if she was thirsty and like a gold digger because it could come off as that way. You already living in the house with him. Now you don't really care about the marriage that much, but you just want to go straight to the baby thing. What you trying to do, trap him? You can't tell me the mama was not thinking that. But when she said that shit about getting down on her hands and knees, trying to propose to this man, when Charmaine daddy got up and said, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm finna go home because I then fucking raised the dummy. When he called her a dummy, I fell the fuck out and said, yup, she embarrassed herself that night. Everybody just got to see about it. But anyway, if I missed anything, put it down in the comments. Let's discuss. Let's go back and forth. Let's be respectful. I said what I said. You can agree. You can disagree. It is what it is. We good over here. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.